Hello, everyone. This is Steve for RadicalVegeta87 for my YouTube page, and I am currently playing a new game. This is Super Caesar's Palace for the Super Nintendo game console. Very old game, very fun game if you're a child, and you want to know what it's like to gamble. Um, I was probably about 7 or 8 when this game came out, and literally learned how to casino and gamble, and found out what casinos were all about at a very, very young age. So by the time I was 19, I was like, I want to go to a casino. But I'm going to play this game and show you some of the gameplay. There really is no walkthrough for this game. It's just common casino games that you can play. So first off, you got a little ATM thing. There are some quick cashier codes that you can enter online to where you can actually I don't know why my analog stick is on. I like using my analog stick. You can type in these codes on the quick under the quick cashier, uh, and you will be able to basically start off with a certain amount. But I'm just going to do a new account. Yes, I'm going to go by my nickname. This game is exactly how I learned how to play blackjack. My go-to casino game. I always play blackjack. I'm not the greatest at it. I actually suck at blackjack. So as you can see, this is the password they're going to give me. Um, Back in the day, before we had cell phones and ways to just screenshot this, we'd probably be able to simply save this password somewhere. We write down these codes with the pen and paper, but I'm not going to do that. So you start off inside the casino, and you can go around and you got different things to play. You got people you can talk to. Morning already? Never flies friends when you're having fun. I've been playing craps for a long time. It's an exciting game. I'll go check it out. I've got to go. See you soon. And do you have a good time? Have any tips for me? Yes, always place free odds bets at the craps table. They are the best bets in the house. So yeah, I guess you can talk to these people and they can give you advice. Looks like you got some slot machines, $5 slots. $5 back then were a high $100 slot. Wow, that was high rollers back then. Then this is high rollers. Sorry, sir, I can't let you in here until you have been recognized as a high roller. So back in the day, if you have thousands upon thousands of dollars that you won in a casino, you would be classified as a high roller. And nowadays, I don't see anybody with thousands upon thousands of dollars. I did sit at a blackjack table one time, and literally, she was putting down $100 at a time, well over 1,000. And I'm just putting down little $5 chips. So looks like we got some video poker. This is another high rollers table for craps. ATM. You can buy scratchers here if you want. Check your balance. I have $2,000. So let's go ahead and play. Let's go ahead and play some blackjack for once. I love blackjack. So slots, basic three spin slots like bar, stuff like that. We're talking a game that was made in like the early 90s here. So obviously we're gonna have just basic manual looking slot machine. You can take the elevators to go up to the upper floors. There's some more blackjack by the looks of it. Might be blackjack. yep, this is blackjack. So welcome to blackjack. Minimum. The table limits are $1 minimum and 100 maximum. So I'm just gonna do a $500 bet. Just one $500 bet. Sorry, that bet would be over the maximum $100. So I only have 2,000 gold chips. So basically, I have only 4 $500 chips. If you want to split your money up, you can simply just add it to other things. So you can bet like certain amounts. So $100 is the maximum. I'm gonna do just $100, I guess. Okay, so I got a jack. Jack, that's a 20. To split these cards, place a second bet approximately 1 inch to the right of your current bet. So it looks like I'm to take a hit, press the upper right button on the controller. Upper right. Press the upper left button to stand. Press start for more on splitting or doubling. That was stupid. I literally just hit. Okay, so I gotta remember the buttons here. So now I'm down to 1,800. I'll do this again. So that's aces. Aces and eights are the best thing you want to split with. So I'm going to go ahead and... So they have a face card that's an ace, which means they could possibly have a blackjack. So most casinos offer 2-to-1 insurance. So I'm just going to go ahead and place a second bet for splitting. Oh, that's a double. What am I doing here? This game is really confusing when you're not using a Super Nintendo controller. All right, let's try one more time here. We'll just do a basic card here. Okay, so that's how you take the bet. So 5, 16. Looks like I got a 16. How do I hit? Press L to stand. If you're the first 2 cards dealt, same value, you may split them by betting in an additional equal amount. To the right of your first bet, the individual cards will then be treated like separate hands. You may split up to 3 times during a single round, once on the original hand and once on each of the resulting hands. Doubling. Insurance. I'm gonna hold. Okay, so it looks like it's push. Okay, so that was 20. Alright, so it looks like L is gonna be for hold and R is gonna be for hit. So looks like I push that round. Ace. Blackjack. Alright, cool. So that helped. So let's see. We got a 17. What is face card? I probably would want to hold on that. I don't know why I hit, but oh well. Wrong button, I guess. It's been so many years since I played this particular game. There's another casino game I like. It's called Vegas States. I might do a walkthrough on that one next time. All right, so I can split this. I'm going to go ahead and hold. It's 20. It is 16. I got a good chance of winning. So yeah, it looks like I won that round. So 1750 is what I got. So I think I'm going to leave this I think once you run out of chips, you just walk out of the casino, which is right down here. It's pretty interesting. The security guard tells you, "Hey, you leaving? Let's do some video poker. Move hand, exit, help, bet, chip tray." Okay. All right. So I used to win pretty good with these back in the day. Real video poker games, not very hard, not very easy to win. Due to the fact that video poker is not the best way to play poker. But anyway, this is only $5, so I wonder if I can put 100 in. Nope, I don't look like I can do 100. So I got a king, a queen, so I'm gonna hold the queens. That gave me a 3 of a kind. All right, cool. So I got 3s. I can hold the ace if I wanted to. Nothing on that round. I got a 10, a queen, 7. And 10, queen, 7, 4, jack. Okay. Nothing there. Oh, almost a straight. All I needed was the king. That would have got me a straight. 2 queens or 2 aces. Let's hold the queen too while I'm at it. Jacks are better. Queen. Four, 5. Let's do the 2 jacks. So I'm about broke even. Let's play a different game. All right. So we got $5 slots. We got $100. Like $100. This is the $100. Just needed 4. That would have given me a straight. Almost a straight flush. Straight flush would have been nice. I think straight flush is the second highest hand. If my Maverick terminology, yeah, straight flush is the second highest hand. If anybody ever seen the movie Maverick with Mel Gibson, each player in the final game, the Commodore had a 4 of a kind. The Angel had a straight flush, but then Maverick surprised them all, of course, with the Ace of Spades and had a royal flush. Ooh, that kind of broke me down a little bit here. So, king and jack. I'll hold those. Ooh, 2 kings. Full house! Hey! That's a pretty good hit. What'd that put me at? 400. I'm way over now. Not bad. That was a good round. All right, I got a queen, jack. I just need an ace and a 10. Queen, king, ace. Jacks are better. One more. Jack, ace. Queen. Nope. 325 or 3,250. All right, let's go somewhere else. That full house I got helped me out a lot. So let's do some more. Hit, stand, go, remove bet, bet. All right, so what's the minimum? Okay, so the maximum is 200,000 and the minimum is 100. So I can do pretty much every amount I have. I can practically go broke if I wanted to. I'll bet everything. Now that I got an idea. Jack, 7. Oof, 17. I'm gonna stand at 17. He might bust. Yeah, he busted. Look at that. He busted. 65. All right. I got a good starting point. All right, let's try some other games. I'm doing pretty good. These are horse races. These are horse bets. Horse racing. Growing up in Omaha, in Iowa, Council Bluffs area, we had a awesome horse track here called Bluffs Run. Back around this period, so horse racing was very popular back in the day. Still is. But when you think horse races, you think Kentucky Derby or the Preakness or the Belmont. You think of those. But this is horse racing. Pick a horse. Ooga, Weasel, Mr. Toad. Mr. Toad. Trifecta. Select a horse. I'm selecting horse number 3. It's 36 to 1. Let's play some roulette. So this looks pretty simple. You just move your hand, bet with the A button, chip tray with B, Y is going to be the remove the bet, and X is going to be placing the bet or go. So I can never understand roulette. I don't know how people win it. I don't know the best thing to do. So every time I randomly pick a roulette table, I pick on red or gold, red or black. There's more red spaces than there are black spaces. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess if you don't place a bet, the wheel just spins automatically. So the first bet was 4 black. Let's go ahead and bet on red. Nope, I lost it. Black 33. Ouch. So that pretty much wiped me out. I'm gonna try this again. Gotta be red this time. Nope, black 33 again. I am broke. That's a good way to. That's a good way to stop the game, pretty much. But that is the concept of. Well, I got 455 bucks. I could try to place it down on blackjack and see if I can triple it. So I'm gonna go back down here. We didn't get a chance to play craps or slot machines. I want to go back to blackjack here. So this is fun 100. I can do $400 at everything I have, and then 5. Yeah. So this is all of it. This is everything. 18. I'm gonna stand on 18. That looks like you beat me. So that's the game. So, yep, I am broke. So once you are completely out of money, you have to start over. You leave the Vegas casino and you're out in the desert, now completely broke, and they go through the credits like at the end of the game. But that is the gameplay for Super Caesar's Palace. I want to thank you all for playing and watching. I hope you find enjoyment in this game. It's very chill, it's a very relaxing game. But that's it. You can start over. But yeah, thanks for watching.